Hello everyone, welcome back to Vienna Symphonic Libraries channel. I'm Eric Snopko and today we'll be exploring a few tricks you can use when working with the incredible Synchron Duality Strings Sordino library. This library is perfect for creating emotional and cinematic compositions. So as a demonstration, I've selected two entirely different tracks, Cambridge 1963 and Death of Cedric. But before we get started, if you haven't already, make sure to watch the individual screencasts. The Synchron Duality Strings Sordinos come with new merged presets, which are incredibly convenient, especially if you own the regular library. These presets allow you to toggle between muted and unmuted strings easily to check how your piece would sound. Even better, you can mix the muted and regular strings together, which is a trick often used in film music. In this demo, when the climactic part begins, I used 80% of sordinos and added 20% of regular strings to add more presence to the silky sound. Setting this up is a breeze. Just enable the parallel mode, which is set to crossfade by default, and configure the dimension to be controlled by the dimension controller. That gives you full control over how much of the muted strings you want to use. You can even automate this setting by assigning any controller you prefer. When programming duality strings, don't forget to explore the powerful tools available within the Synchron player. In addition to the velocity crossfade and expression, make use of the humanized delay to make your performances sound more natural. If you are aiming for smoother legato, the legato blur control is your friend. Also, don't overlook the release controller, which can help you fine-tune articulations, as I did in this mockup with the staccato articulation playing the main ostinato pattern. Keep in mind that these controllers apply to all VSL libraries, so I encourage you to play around with them to find what suits your workflow the best. Now, let's move on to the more melancholic piece. Here I exclusively use the Duality Strings Sordino. Given the complex DVZ parts, I organized two groups for each stringed instrument, utilizing different microphones from the full library. This approach ensured that when the parts were divided, the volume differences sounded realistic, and when the strings played in unison, there were no phasing issues. I carefully selected microphones to maintain a consistent sound character, with one group using the B dark microphone and the other the B bright. The ribbon microphone couldn't be in the same group as the B dark microphone, otherwise that group would sound too dark, so it went to the other group. When I enabled the surround microphone in one group, I also made sure that there was adequate room information in the other group. I think you get the point. The aim was to create a harmonious blend between the two groups, so I adjusted channel volumes to achieve this balance. If you want, you can go into more detail and add a delay or reverb to individual microphones to enhance the depth of the Synchron stage. I wanted to keep it simple, so instead I just added the Miracle plugin on the master bus. The possibilities with this library are endless, so take your time experimenting and crafting your unique sound. Thank you so much for joining me today in this tutorial. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more music production and composition tips. See you next time.